Did you also notice the empty shelves at Trader Joe's? Why do you think this is happening? Supply chain problems? Products getting sold out? Or just a normal end-of-the-month restocking? None of it is right. Many shoppers are observing the shortage of multiple essential grocery products. The products have literally disappeared from the market. But the question is, where are they? Experts say that the era of shortage is back. Parallel to this, the company has also reported discontinuing several essential items, and because of this, Trader Joe's has been facing several controversies. There are also some speculations of the uncertain future of the grocery chain. What is causing this shortage? We are in the era of relentless retail apocalypse. After the prolonged period of relative stability, the reality of shortage is back and is brutal as ever. Even in the past 10 years, the supply chain was not as disbalanced as it is right now. How bad could it be, right? Well, how about going to the grocery store multiple times just to get everything in your weekly grocery list? And yeah, still not getting a few. Trader Joe's is one of the oldest grocery chains in America and is suffering the most supply chain imbalance as compared to its competitors. Trader Joe's moderator, who speaks for the company, added that the purchasing limit may vary, but most of the stores are selling it every day. Due to the ordering limit, it's best to go to Trader Joe's as early as possible. At the moment, there's only one staple that's left, and that is eggs. America's fourth most purchased grocery item, eggs, have been hit hard by inflation in the past 12 months, with the average price of a dozen large grade eggs climbing to $4.25 last month. However, the reality is that many food producers have been in a very precarious situation as extreme weather disasters and crop failures ravaged 2022 last year. And now, food stores are seeing the effects of this combination on their inventory. Even well-known food companies like Trader Joe's cannot always avoid ingredient shortages, which forces them to alter recipes and discontinue some long-standing consumer favorites. In its most recent announcement, the grocer said it is discontinuing dozens of cat and dog food products. The statement continued, "We are aware that preserving a consistent food routine is one of the utmost importance for our pets. Due to inconsistent availability and ongoing sourcing issues, we are in the process of discontinuing and selling through all remaining inventory of these following products. Given the time and care involved in introducing our furry four-legged friends to new foods, we hope this notice enables you to prepare for the transition accordingly." While the majority of the thread's participants mentioned shortages in Pennsylvania, empty shelves appeared to be a problem in Maryland, Virginia, Washington, D.C., and other areas as well. New York, New Jersey, and other locations around the nation appear to be dealing with similar problems. There are also reports from Southern California and Seattle, Washington, according to Mashed, that the company has a cult following that everyone is aware of. Devoted customers adore the company's successful prices, unique product selection, and distinctive snow design that makes shopping more fun than at the typical big box retailers. On the internet, Trader Joe's is portrayed as having a glittering reputation, but in reality, the grocer is a small, family-run business. For instance, SF Gate claims that it has recently been criticized for using excessive plastic. Residents of San Francisco have expressed alarm over Trader Joe's heavy usage of plastic, and some have even claimed to have stopped shopping at the store they once adored as a result. One former weekly shopper claimed that she hasn't visited the store in 6 years because of those non-recyclable plastic clamshells. As word of Trader Joe's Aquarius use of plastic spread, a petition calling for the company to take action amassed more than 113,000 signatures in less than 6 months. According to Mark Garner, author of the book Build a Brand Like Trader Joe's, one of the food retailer's main business tactics is to cultivate customer loyalty for products they don't actually make, and be extremely secretive about who makes them in order to get to the bottom of this. Customers weren't too thrilled to learn that the gruesome mainly relies on giant food corporations. It's scandalous because one of Trader Joe's selling points for the loyalists is the idea that they're getting something special and supporting a neighborhood grocer. P notes that, for instance, Trader Joe's sea salt pita chips are actually Stacy's feta chips, which Frito-Lay owns. Oh, and Frito-Lay is owned by PepsiCo. So, while consumers think they're not supporting a corporate giant by buying private label items in reality, Jim Hurdle, SVP at Inmar Intelligence, said in the report that Trader Joe's is more affected by supply chain interruptions than other retailers with small format limited assortment stores. Because there aren't as many alternatives on the shelf, and because Trader Joe's offers so many specialty items with destination appeal, out-of-stock items are more meaningful to customers and harder to source from other suppliers. In other words, the company's supply chains are sort of built to replicate a cycle of product scarcity that causes customers to worry about missing out. What's even more concerning is that the business is being sued by a customer after a report discovered abnormally high amounts of lead and cadmium were found in 2 of its dark chocolate bars. This could have a negative impact on customers and help the business develop a loyal clientele. A report found that 23 of 28 dark chocolate bars tested contained levels of the metals that could be harmful to consumers. Timikaya Hurd, who filed the second lawsuit, claimed that the grocery store chain knew about the high levels of lead and cadmium in its chocolate bars, but still continued to sell them. Comment below what you think of Trader Joe's now, as it has been a household name for years. Will you continue to shop from TJ's or look for other alternatives? Trader Joe's Dark Chocolate 27 Cacao and Trader Joe's The Dark Chocolate Lover's Chocolate 85 Cacao bars, both of which are named in the lawsuit, were among the 23 bars that were consumed daily in quantities of 1 ounce or more. According to New York state law, frequent explosions in adults, for instance, can cause nervous system issues. The lawsuit is seeking $5 million in damages, including $500 per transaction. Immune system suppression due to hypertension, renal disease, and problems becoming pregnant. Consumer Reports generated all of this uproar when it declared in a research from last month. Trader Joe's is wary of change because they now use a method that isn't really performing properly. Author Benjamin Law, who wrote The Secret Life of Groceries, he emphasized that the grocery chain has been very slow to depart from its core model and call competency. As a result, it will miss out on this sizable portion of the market and lag behind rivals like Kroger and Whole Foods, which have invested billions of dollars in their online ordering systems and been devastated by the worst retail crisis witnessed in the modern era. That was all for today's video. Don't forget to press the thumb button. And if you find this video interesting, do share and subscribe.